我们上次玩到哪？接这个任务要去抢劫。看一下哈，那我们要做什么？找到一个守卫，把一切告诉马修，然后告密。这个，以这个为主好了。绿色的地图，我们要去塔尔木堡。哦，看一下，现在营养还行。塔尔木堡。怎么走那么慢呢？这一段路好像常常会有埋伏之类的东西哦。我们主线是要来这边跟戴维斯大人报告一声嘛。那我们先，明就要开战了，那我就不务正业。先把没要做的任务关掉，这个不要。好，我要去城堡里面。找个守卫。问一下门口这个好了。不行。要找这一区的才对吧？那上面的、下面的，可以对话的吗？拿出钱从塔尔木堡运来的时间。让守卫越少越好的办法。哇，上一次有书可以怎么做，但我忘记了。女士已经不跟我说话了。明。
Good health to you.
交易。
I'd like to buy something from you.
Of course. Take care.
我的。要去里面查吗？啊，踩到主线里了。
Sir, I bring an urgent message from my father, from Sir Radzig and Hanush.
I take it you've heard. What does your father want?
那我就玩主线吧。
I found out who's behind all the
连
unrest.
支线我觉得忘记他们说可以怎么做。
Father and Hanush have decided to put an end to it all.
What? So who is responsible for all our recent troubles?
You may have met him. It's Van Toth.
我们在谈事情，在那边扫
No,
地。
I haven't met him. But Sir Radzig said he'd been here to visit before the raid. I don't suppose that's a coincidence. What kind of man is he? What is he after?
He's in the service of King Sigismund, and he's fighting the nobility who support King Wenceslas. They've amassed quite a force at the old stronghold above Sassau, and they're planning to attack very soon. Father and Hanush have decided to move first and destroy him before he's prepared.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
When? And how?
Tonight, they send word for you to muster your men and rendezvous with them at Vranyik.
This is madness.
Maybe it is. But I fear that Radzik and Hanush are right. The sooner we cure this pestilence, the better. Gather the men and make ready. We march tonight. Leave only as many as you must to guard the castle.
今晚
Very
出
well,
兵。
sir. As you command.
Will you be coming with us?
Yes, sir. I have some scores to settle with them.
哦，要直接进到战场吗？哇，这一身不错哦，蛮好看的。
Well, well, Divish. I see you don't want to miss the show.
You didn't expect me to leave all the glory to you.
Never. We wouldn't dream of starting without you.
What news? Did you parley with them?
We did.
And what was the outcome?
Not quite what we hoped for.
哇，膝盖中了一箭，大腿。
Fortunately, I talked him out of it.
It seems that this will not be resolved without a battle.
Bloody good thing, too. Finally, we'll have some proper entertainment in the countryside.
Fortunately, my son here showed immense daring and made his way into the lion's den to spy on them.
Tell us what you saw, lad.
What do you want to know, exactly?
Well, let's start with how well fortified they are.
The outer palisade goes right around the whole camp. On a small hill inside it, there's a half-demolished farmhouse that's ringed by another palisade. That's where I was held prisoner, and that's where Toth's based. Him and his inner circle.
Can you tell us how many tents there are and how they're arranged?
There might be 50, maybe 60. Most of them in the right-hand side of the camp.
And the men? How many men strong are they?
Quite a few, at least 80.
Huh. We don't number much more than that ourselves.
We do outnumber them, though, even if only by a few men. And our men are well armed and disciplined. The foe, nothing but a rabble.
From what I've seen, it's best to attack from our direction. How does it look from the other sides?
The east side is all rocks, so no hope of launching a major assault from there. On the other hand, that's the way I escaped. It's where they throw all their waste. The heap's already so high it's almost to the top of the palisade.
Now that is interesting. The ramparts are long. If there are as many of them as we think, they can hardly keep watch over the entire length. Attack with full force at the gate, and they won't have enough men at the rear.
That's an excellent strategy. But then I'd expect no less from you.
If we cause an enormous uproar at the same time, they won't know what's hit them.
Uproar?
You said they have tents there?
Yes, sir.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, tents usually burn rather well. And we have quite a few archers.
You don't do things by halves, Divish.
双面包夹加火攻。
So, I believe we have a plan. Robard will take 10 men and sneak to the rear of the fortifications. There's an entry point, but you must remain hidden.
I will do my best, sir.
That shouldn't be too hard. They'll have other things to worry about. The rest of us will launch a frontal assault. Rain burning arrows on them and then attack.
Those bastards won't know which way to turn.
At that point, Robard and his squad will strike from the rear.
I think it's a good plan.
God be with you, my friends.
We'll wipe those whore sons off the face of the earth.
哇，不得不说，3位领主的盔甲都长好帅，配色也很好看。战争前的宁静。
Listen up now. We are about to meet the rabble that have been trying to hurt us. Pillaging, killing, raping, and generally being a thorn in our side for long enough. They may be hiding behind a stockade, but they are still a pack of curs who are no match for men like you. And tonight, we are going to festoon these trees with corpses. First, we will set fire to their little hornet's nest. Then we'll keep them busy.
你在这边喊，我怕里面听到我。
And when we've made it nice and hot for them, Sir Robard and his men will pounce on them from the rear, and we will hack them to pieces. Have you got it? Yes, sir. Good. Now, when we reach the ramparts, the archers will cover the men climbing it, and the men with the battering ram. Any of these fuckers foolish enough to stick his head outside the stockade is to lose it at once. Understood? Yes, sir! Glad to hear it. Now, let's do it! Forward!
刚刚为什么哼要看一下后面？那我们是跟着前方大部队吗？我先看一下我们的装备：弓箭、盾牌跟战锤。OK， 诶，我的战锤。 战锤加药水有用吗？盾器加药水，意思用一下吧。哎，那二手恶魔，用恶魔好了。应用战锤 ，OK。好，扎入营地。可以在突破大门之前待命，或者爬云梯试试。 OK， 这边有个储藏点，好暗哦。哦，火箭，那讲，哎，我带的是露脸的无声鞋皮手套，身上的装备 OK。冲锋了吗？我要自己拿着火把，我才看得到东西。两边有搭梯子啊！我看到梯子了。 看他们怎么破门。诶，我拿盾牌吗？盾牌拿起来。OK。哦，这么容易就破门了。好，开打。 混战最好打了，我好暗哦。我根本看不到东西啊。哎呦，我被打到自己人了。哇，他们守门的人太少了。那破门也蛮容易的嘛。奇怪，我觉得这个点明明是易守难攻的点啊。怎么这么
Go with the men and flush out anyone left around the tents so they don't creep up on us from behind. You men, over there, go with him. The rest of you, warm up and go to the top gate.
往哪边？这个方向，清除火场前部的敌人。这边，这里，来。好，刚刚应该，我在这里可以喝药水吗？啊，现在不行，刚应该先喝药水，增加能力的药水。好，还有吗？那里后面。好，完成。再来继续挺进。不太暗了，我可以在游戏里面调一下。啊，好像不能调亮度哦。没关系，按迷蒙的打。对。我。这个拿盾牌。来了。有空隙，继续前进。这边，这边，然后帐篷烧得好快。达成目标，穿过并守卫火场。那我们要攻第2层的大门了。然后现在可以喝药水。我们可以要喝验药水嘛，不然按迷摸都看不到。活力药剂，受到伤害减半。能量药剂，战斗能力增加。融入之血。这个好了，吃下。我这个人好硬，好，你都被我绕背了，你这些人。我不用调角度啊，就对着头敲就行了。每个都是从头上敲，连敲3下。敲头，开完了哦，没破门。还可以趁现在收他们东西。进攻！好挤哦，然后挤一下，挤一下。 每个都有敲头。还有吗？好了吗？在哪里？敌人？哇，被一群人包围，好惨哦！这一场看起来怎么样都，目前看来是我们优势比较大啊。可是
Where's that Hungarian bastard? Why isn't he here? Don't tell me no one was in command!
It does rather look that way, Hanush.
Henry, where's Toth? You said he was here.
He definitely was, sir. I've got the cuts and bruises to show for it.
We have to find out where he slithered off to. Look for clues. Anything that will tell us what he's doing.
搜索营地。
Well, look here.
看一下，嗯哼，清理火场后部的敌人，然后搜索营地。我的 A 怎么还没结束？呱呱，拿钱。
What's that?
Greetings.
那也可以交谈。采石场守卫的人数，哦，
See you later.
这是支线任务。这是拿着武器跟火把。搜索。哎，为什么不能进去？游戏的小房间。没有。这里呢？人城在后方。搜索营地的区块是上层。 我们就垮下来了。这里呢？上面有没有啊？坏了。他能够躲在哪里啊？奇怪。 为什么有些地方有空气墙啊？边进不去，下面的帐篷也卡卡的。诶，那都不能走。喂，奇怪了，这边吗？这刚走过了。这边有空气墙啊，看一下，透露他们去向的蛛丝马迹，但是要多观察地面。什么地方会有线索吗？这个 从弗拉尼克来的信。就这个。我可以看吗？任务物品。尊敬的大人们，虽然在普拉比拉维奇遭受了一点挫折，但局势仍在掌控中，成功召集了余部及新兵，我们的损失显得不值一提。我相信我马上就能成功包围城堡，按照我们计划办好的。哇，说明他们还有能力啊！
Sir, this was all I could find.
A letter? What does it say, Radzig?
Alongside hunting, drinking, and swordplay, you might find time for a little study, old man. In the courts of Prague, every Tom, Dick, and Harry can read nowadays.
Yes, well, here in the countryside, we don't give a tinker's curse about such things. That's what I've got a scribe for, anyway. What does the damn thing say?
It appears to be written by Toth, but it doesn't say to whom. It says everything is going according to plan, and the castle should soon be taken.
Castle? What castle? What does he need a castle for?
Sir, we took this one alive. And it seems he's not just some ordinary spear carrier.
Where's that rat Toth? Where did he go? Speak, damn you!
He's thwarted you again, hasn't he?
If you play your cards right, you might come out of this in one piece. Where is your lord? He was here yesterday, wasn't he?
Come now, sir. We both know where I will end up. My lord is gone. He took most of the men and left.
Where has he gone? What is he planning? He writes here about taking some castle. Which castle?
Oh, some nearby castle. Left completely unguarded. Now I wonder where it could be.
What are you saying, you horse son?
Talmberg. Did he go to Talmberg?
You'll never get him! You'll never get...
What? Were you planning on sending him to some monastery to become a monk? I believe we have some work to do, Sir Divish, do we not? Mount up, gentlemen. We don't have any time to waste.
你可能是声东击西。
Halt! Who goes there? Greetings. We were ambushed. We need assistance. We have wounded men here. Open the gate. The Lord be praised. Here!
Lady Stephanie, I really don't think we should...
My lady.
Faster, man! Come on, faster!
My men are gravely wounded. Without treatment, I'm afraid they won't live to see morning.
Hiya! Hiya!
Not to worry. We'll take care of them.
My lady, you have my uttermost gratitude. May God reward you for your kindness.
Every Christian should help his neighbor in his hour of need.
True. Especially now, when treachery and deception surround us on all sides.
Get out of the way!
The devil lurks in the shadows.
Come on!
And one fears taking a guest into his house. Signal the others. Yes, sir.
们少了多少人啊？哇，很多哎！我来的时候已经黎明了。
Oh no. We're too late.
Quickly! Follow me!
小人得志。骑兵的优势啊，这个马装。公路人是尝试攻入城堡之前，必须要占领瓮城，打开门闸的机关。要穿过这个机关在哪里？总之先帮忙打架，武器拿出来呀！盾牌装上。你的盾牌拿假的？来吗？绕上去是吗？往后面绕。急了吗？2打2，右边那给你，左边给我。长兵器，他防御比较差，近身好对付。打到队友。哎，不要挤呀！偷袭。哦，火力提升。哎呦！哦！一击敲晕。鹰头锤技能上升，3打1，升起大门。哎呀，全动用人质。
Come out, you rat! Come out and fight like a man!
I don't think so. I like it better right here.
Would you rather hide behind my wife like some mangy whelp?
I could just as easily cut her throat. I have hostages enough, and strong walls to protect me. Bring him here.
Wow.
Radzig? What do you want, you viper?
Let me think. Actually, there's nothing I want from you. Except maybe to see you all die. Fire! Burn it down!
喂，来呀！ 跑起来啦！怎么办？被困在自己的城堡外面。
Christ. Are you all right?
I'll live. Oh. Whew, but I don't think I'll be wielding a sword for a while.
Oh, we have men enough for sword wielding. A good lord is harder to come by.
How the hell did they get Radzik? I didn't make it to the gate.
He was charging against reinforcements from the castle.
We have to save my father, somehow.
And we have to save my wife. And get our home back.
My friend, I think you know as well as I. We have to lay siege.
No! No! That is our last resort. We have to try all our other options.
Sir, if a few men could scale the western wall after dark, maybe they could get inside, free the hostages, and open the gate. That is, if they're holding them in the courtyard as we've always done.
Well, that's a big if. What if they're seen and they can't raise the portcullis quietly?
Sir Hanush, if we can save just one hostage.
It's a perilous undertaking. Who would you send?
I'll go.
Then let us make ready.
两个人都救得出来吗？所以这次是要潜行进去咯。哇，每一场仗都可以赚不少钱呢。哦，所以我们之前任务算失败，因为他木偶已经失手。好了，所以我们要准备潜行的装备。好，现在时间白天。啊，支线失败了，没差了。因为那两个支线，其他都失败了是吗？月黑风高。任务日志。为夜袭做好准备，深色衣服比较好，最好轻装上阵，避人眼目。OK， 帮助领主们夺回卡尔木堡，救下拉德基大人和斯蒂芬妮女士。好，暂停一下。哎呦，轻装上阵，我们是没差啦，就是有盾牌跟泛用的武器应该都好应付。那被发现的话，开战的话。 OK， 继续吧。轻装上阵，待会可以先吃点东西。那就拖。总之就先把盔甲拆下来，链甲也拆下来，马刺、护颈、头盔、项链、指甲，这样可以吗？但穿上来的话，鲜艳度29，软甲帽戴着，裤子。皮手套戴着，紧身鞋戴着，3旗人甲可以戴着，安脱掉吧，战斗夹克脱掉，人甲帽也脱掉好了，戴着有点傻乎乎的。好，那这样子的话。粘度24，噪音0，哇，全身黑乎乎的。战斗夹克，这样吧，那一样带着我们的武器。OK， 可以吃点东西吗？吃。然后有点受伤，先来喝点药水，金盏花药剂，吃下。懂不懂？哦，工装，那就可以准备。行动吧。
Are you sure? You should wear lightweight black clothing. Anything you don't need, you can leave here. I don't want you clanking around in plate armor.
Okay.
Yes, I'm ready to go.
Good luck then. If any of you are having second thoughts, this is your last chance to speak. Very well. So I hope we're all clear on what has to be done. We need to free the hostages to deprive Toth of his advantage. Now he'll be keeping them somewhere where they can be guarded, but somewhere separate from his other men.
And where would that be?
We always kept our captives in the house on the Bailey by the stables.
What if they're in their tower or somewhere else?
Then we'll have to go to the gate and try to open it. But that will take time and attract attention. So we can only do it if we know exactly how things stand. And if they sound the alarm, before we've done anything, we get out of there quick. Understood?
And leave them there?
Better a couple of hostages than a pile of corpses. Lord Capon, are you quite certain you want to engage in this action?
Quite. After all, it can't be much different from sneaking out of the upper castle in Rattay and back in every night. Besides, who else will keep this hothead from raising bloody mayhem?
I'll see to it that you do, my lord. May God guide our footsteps.
They'll be tennis.
看一下，哎。 在城堡的某处，可能在瓮城的一间房子里。好，我们先，我技能可以点吗？没有。我们先喝个验药水。我剩1瓶哦，应该多做一点备用的说。好，吃下。OK。
We'll go first and take out the sentries. Wait here.
你们都有斗篷可以穿，我都没有。
What are they waiting for? Quiet, for fuck's sake. What are they waiting for? How should I know? Why do I bother asking? Be quiet and watch that light on the battlements.
话真多。
Fuck this waiting, I'm gonna climb.
结果你自己最等不住啊！哦，我可以上去了。哇，好亮 ！OK。
I'll put on his armor and watch this side, but there are still 2 guards on the portcullis winch to deal with. Any volunteers?
Henry will do it. Buffoon.
Henry, then. Just make sure you keep quiet.
好，灭掉城门处的所有敌军。那个方向哦。第一个。暗杀。
The alarm's been sounded.
啊
What's up? Shit yourself?
哇！我们重试一次看看。月黑风高去成都。我来多观察一下，是不是？观察一下他们的动态。我喝药水真的什么都看不见了。
We'll go first and take out the sentries. Wait here.
What are they waiting for? Quiet, for fuck's sake. Why do I bother asking? Oh, be quiet and watch that light on the battlements. Fuck this waiting, I'm gonna climb.
挑战一次。
I'll put on his armor and watch this side, but there are still 2 guards on the portcullis winch to deal with. Any volunteers?
Henry will do it. Buffoon.
Henry, then. Just make sure you keep quiet.
啊，你们2个呢？在后面帮我守着吗？2个人，我一个转头了，推一下，推一下。OK， 那个不会动，我们先杀这个。 死了。OK。啊。
First, we have to find the hostages. Then we can come back and deal with the rest.
OK。边刚刚把保存，现在可以保存吗？不行。
Careful here. All doors lead to the courtyard. All it takes is for one man to go for a piss, and he'll see us.
嗯哼。我跟你2个人吼，看一下。很有可能在。
Easy now. We're almost there. Let's not fuck it up at the 11th hour.
我要等你的指示吗？2个人站在门口。现在。一列纵队。楼上1个人，下面也有1个人吧。你们躲是吧
？Patience. He has to move.
好好好，我不动，我不动。
Anytime now.
哦，有点近。哇哇哇！
Jesus, get a fucking move on, man.
嗯，现在换有动了吗？我还真的。别回头。在这里吧，这里的房间。按错键，开。有了有了。 嗯嗯
Where's Soratic?
一般的平民。
Lady Stephanie? She's not here. She must be held somewhere else. Where? Where is she being held? And where's Soratic?
I suppose the lady might be in her chamber. We don't know anything. They herded us here and told us not to move a muscle. Good luck to you.
潜行提升。
Damn it all. We'll have to go back empty-handed. I really thought we could pull it off.
We're not going anywhere. Not without my father and Lady Stephanie.
And how are we meant to find them? They're not in the stables or anywhere nearby. You want to creep right inside the palace where Toth's men are everywhere?
Wait,
yes. We can't leave them in Toth's.
It was hard enough getting this far, but going inside is madness. What good will it do them if we get caught?
Then we mustn't get caught.
Listen, Hal, I can appreciate your stubbornness, usually. But this could cost us our heads. At least we saved those other people.
我不会丢下我父亲不管的。
I told you, I'm not leaving here without the hostages.
If you're determined to be a stubborn ox, go right ahead. I suppose you might as well look for your sword while you're at it. No point leaving the job half done.
哦，谢谢你提醒我。
Save your speeches. Are you going to help me or not?
If you want to get yourself killed, you can do it alone. But before you go raising bloody mayhem, give us time to get out of here.
Let's get the fuck out of here before they catch us.
啊！
Fuck my ass!
马上就被发现。
Henry,
carry him out of here
sorry
right
to
now.
trouble you, but could you fucking do something quick?
扛起。
This isn't very comfortable. Can't you stop hopping around with me? My ass is killing me.
等等等等，我现在能做的是，汉三的屁股终于打扛出城堡，卡彭一起离开城堡。要不能存档，我可以放下他自己杀出去吗？
Hey, all of you, gather here! Raise the alarm!
等等等等，先放下来。你在那边等我一下哈。
Hey, all of you, gather here! Raise the alarm!
这是敌人还是队友？我先来乱一下哈。现在好像还可以自由活动一下。可以打架吗？可以打架吗？可以打架！我冲上去。哎，不能开门，可恶！不让我来乱一下。 哦，好多人哦！
I'll send you straight to hell. Hey, all of you, gather here! Raise the alarm!
来来来！
Ow!
哎呦，他们一直往前挤，害我不能好好的挥武器，都戳倒了。 哎呦！哇，他们好强哦！哎哎哎！我好窄，嘿嘿，有些角度不能挥武器，戳。你先打。哎呦，贴太近了。哇，防守好强哦。 拼体力啊 ！OK， 还有人吗？全部都打死！哎呦哎呦！右边那个。 游戏结束。哇，不能打太久啊！上面的门也进不去啊。我再试一次哦。
Hey, all of you, gather here, raise the alarm!
嘿，挤一下，挤一下。 好多人哦！开门，开门，开门！不给开呀、这里呢？不行啊，夫人的房间在上面那一层，没办法了，你就先照着任务。
Oh, Henry! Henry, if you get me out of here, I'll stop telling everyone what an idiot you are. Run, for Christ's sake, and don't shake me so much.
There they are.
Faster! Alarm! Faster!
To arms! Get over here!
This isn't very comfortable.
I have to admit, we didn't do too well.
True. The shame of it. They drove us back before we even got anywhere. It's worse than if they'd killed us. We'll rescue the hostages and hang that bastard Ishvan.
那接下来呢？还是要攻城吗？
It seems, Robard, that we're running out of options.
We don't have enough men to scale the walls with ladders. And we can't afford to lose any more. We can only take Talmberg by a ruse or with superior numbers. Ruses have failed, and we don't have superior numbers.
Then we are left with no choice but to build a trebuchet. To demolish my own walls. Where is Master Fafar?
He's waiting. We sent for him as soon as...
Bring him to me. Let's not waste time.
Sir Divish.
You will build me a trebuchet, Master Tobias.
Trebuchet, my lord. That's not entirely in my field of expertise.
We have to take back Talmberg.
Yes, indeed, sir. I understand
and
that.
You are the best engineer we can rely on in the whole fiefdom.
Oh, well, thank you, my lord, but it's just that I've never built a trebuchet before. This could take some time.
Then you'd better get to it. Bernard will go over the plan of attack with you.
Oh.
Well, Master Tobias, you have much to do and little time. I will not keep you any longer.
Indeed. Of course, sir. Thank you, my lord.
How are the preparations proceeding in the other camps?
As well as can be expected under the circumstances. There are still many things that need doing, but I just don't have the time for them.
No, you don't. Henry.
Yes, sir.
I would like for you to help with the preparations in the encampments.
Gladly, sir.
Robard will brief you. That'll be all.
可你现在已经可以很随便在领主们的身边四处闲晃，是吧？有了地位就可以这样啊！了解到了投石机，就和罗巴的长官谈话。升级，但是没有新的点数可以点。那可以把我的东西都穿回来了吧？哦，增加安全感。OK， 战斗技巧。有没有水可以让我洗把脸先啊？ 我该怎么做？
Look, a military encampment's a complicated thing. I don't expect it to be as peaceful and orderly as Holy Mass. But what we have here now is havoc. The men are as nervous and short-tempered as caged bears. When you walk around the camps, you'll see for yourself. Grumbling everywhere, complaints about everything from the gruel to the fleas. They're moaning they've drunk the alehouse dry, and now they have to wait for the next batch of beer. We've got dead who deserve a decent burial, and a lot of wounded, including one of their lordships. The less the troops grumble, the better off we'll all be. But that's not even the main problem.
What do you mean?
Did you hear what Sir Divish was saying to Fafar, our master builder?
I heard some of it.
And what did you make of it?
他似乎不太确定他行不
Said
行。
he'd never built a trebuchet catapult. I wouldn't even know where to start, but he might.
But if it'll take him as long as
4个
he
任务
said, we can't wait until Judgment Day. We don't have that much time.
I'll try to ask him if I can help in some way.
You should definitely do that. Without a trebuchet, we're much too weak.
How are you faring, Sir Raybard?
How do you think I'm faring, lad? There's some cutthroat thug lolling about in my bed at the castle.
Well, at least no one's raised Talmberg.
Not so far. Though we may end up doing it ourselves to smoke the bastard out.
I imagine Sir Divish isn't taking it too well.
And why do you think he handed command over to me? But it pains my heart too. That place is my home.
What's the easiest way to take back Talmberg?
The easiest way? Call in the Royal Army and leave it to them. But there's no Royal Army to help us now, and we can't afford to wait. What's more, we don't want to destroy the castle. Personally, I'd like to return to it.
Repairing the castle will be expensive.
And time-consuming. No trebuchet is wholly on target. The missiles fly as they please. And if we blast the castle to pieces and Sigismund comes back, he'll make short work of us.
Do you think Sigismund will come back?
How do I know what's in his head? But if he doesn't take advantage of this chaos, someone else probably will. The whole country will know about it soon enough.
I'd never have thought so many people were keeping an eye on Talmberg. Like that fellow Havel.
Not only Talmberg, and we've left precious few men in Ratai. If we're defeated here, who's to stop them from pillaging the whole province? And there's no shortage of power-hungry bastards like Havel and Toth in Bohemia.
Is there some way we can get through the gate?
There are steps from the gate up to the walkway on the battlements, and I don't know how Istvan's covering them. Then there's the portcullis to get through. A big battering ram might breach it, but how could you get one that close? I reckon we'll have to set fire to it.
Stack up brushwood and light it?
Brushwood, timber, anything that burns, soaked in as much pitch as possible. The local charcoal burners surely have some.
And even if it doesn't burn the gate right down, it'll weaken it and make it easier to break through.
Exactly.
And what about the walls? Which side is the most vulnerable?
The south and east are solid. It would be useless to try anything there.
It's best defended from the north, and as for the west...
From the west is where we tried it, and got royally fucked, if you recall. But I think in the end we'll try that way again, only this time we'll do it better.
Pity they didn't stay holed up in Vranic for longer. It would have been much easier there.
Toth is a wily fox. If he'd had all his men with him there would have been real carnage. It's likely we only won there because he'd already gone and taken most of his best soldiers with him.
Is there anything else I can help with?
Well, we need some pitch. I know you had dealings with the charcoal burners.
I've met a few, true enough.
Then have a look around the area. If you manage to find any pitch, bring it to our quartermaster in the camp at the quarry.
Is there anything you can tell me about Talmberg's weak points?
The truth is, Talmberg has far too few weaknesses. Who'd have thought that was something I'd come to regret?
Pity they didn't stay holed up in Vranic for longer. It would have been much easier there.
Toth is a wily fox. See you later.
好，所以有一些可以选择的，看一下。那投石机是一定要做出来的吗？去和贝法大师交谈。 看看营地谁需要帮助。看一下，人在哪？我在那边。
God be with you, lad. What can I do for you?
Sir Robard sent me to you. He said you have to build a trebuchet.
Indeed. A trebuchet that can smash the walls of Tamburg. I, a mining engineer. What do I know of war machines? I'll never manage it on my own.
Well, I'd like to help you, but how? I don't know anything about trebuchets either.
Actually, there is a way you could help. Conrad Keyser came to Sasso recently. If you could get him to come here, it would save my skin.
Conrad Keyser? Who's he?
He's a scholar who studied medicine, but he also designed siege engines. He even took part in the siege of Nicopolis, together with Sigismund.
He was with Sigismund?
It's not so straightforward. They quarreled after the battle, after Conrad blamed their defeat on Sigismund.
I don't suppose he took that too well.
Quite. That's what led to Conrad being banished from Prague and making a base at Betlen Castle.
What's he doing here in Sasau?
They sent him over here to help with building the monastery. No doubt they had to pay handsomely to get him.
All right, I'll do what I can.
Thank you, Henry. Maybe we will build that trebuchet after all. Good luck then.
没自己。好，3个蓝色。我们先处理军营的事情，我们再离开吼。艾维斯大人受伤了，他需要沥青，然后处理军营的需求。看一下我们能做些什么。与军需官交谈。C、D、E 都可以去。这不是点过了吗
Greetings. God be with you.
艾维斯大人在哪里？这里。嘿。D， 哦，它这么远的地方。许官在下面矿场那里，那就过去吧。然后，诶，我怎么没有穿？哦，有，是外面有插一件那个。到下面，哦，能量跟营养都还够。来，谈论一下，有什么需要帮忙的？有足够的食物吗？
Who wants to know? One of their lordships?
No, I just wondered if there was anything you're short of.
Oh, I see. The lordling is wondering if we're in urgent need of anything. Well. To tell the truth, we don't have much meat. They bring it round often enough, but never as much as they should.
Yes, I've heard something like that.
I'll say. Every other man's moaning on about it. The gamekeepers are doing all they can, but they can't keep up. So if you know how to help them out, bring it right here. I'll take care of the rest.
Fine, I'll keep that in mind.
你要去打猎吗？我身上有肉吗？
I brought you some meat.
Stack it up.
超少的，根本不行啊！
What's going on?
要
You
200，
said you were...
还有酒
Do we
吗
have any beer?
Christ, I wish we did. Our ale's all gone and we've drained the local inn dry.
That's bad news.
Don't I know it? You can't go and catch a beer in the woods either. But if you happen to know about some, let's hear it. News like that'd refresh me almost as much as a drink. And the lads, too.
酒馆找找。
God be with you.
我要200份的肉。附近的酒馆问问。再来关。
Waking me. Go away.
嘿嘿。在营地里问问看谁需要帮助。阿娜则在睡觉。随便找人谈谈话如何？
Good day to you.
How are things with you?
I'm worried.
How's that?
I couldn't say. I just feel it in my guts.
Farewell.
有食物的问题，有须官、卫兵。
I'm honored.
How are things with?
It's a shit.
I'm sorry to hear.
I only pray we. God be with you.
可以跟汉娜许大人交谈吗？
Greetings.
How are you, my lord?
How do you think? That slimy toad has my blood boiling. If I get my hands on him, I'll rip his black heart out. Only I've been handed the job of guarding the western route, and the quarry. But there's not a damn thing happening there.
Well, at least you're out of archery range of the castle.
True, but it's not much consolation. If the men don't get something to do soon, I'll have to put them to work in the quarry. Idle hands are the devil's tools.
How do you think the siege will go, sir?
Better than it has done so far, I hope. First we lost your lord and father, and then our nighttime assault failed.
I'm sorry we didn't succeed. It would all have been over by now. But at least we got out alive.
If the two of you had been left behind, Istvan would have had another pair of hostages. Oh, let's pray our fortunes improve. But I'm a bit worried about that trebuchet. I don't have much experience with engines of war. Even if we do drive Toth out, there might not be much left of the castle after we've done it.
Sir Hanush, do you think Sir Radzig is all right?
Oh, don't worry. He's more used to Toth alive, so he's in no danger for now.
For now?
Radzig's a man who knows how to take care of himself. I'm more concerned about Lady Stephanie. It would be dreadful if anything happened to her.
It was a pleasure.
Likewise. Take care.
哎，那不知道汉斯少爷现在人在哪里？我们那个时候有尽早撤退的话，因为汉斯少爷就不会受伤了。但或许会有点不一，会有点不一样吧。至少他现在还会可以成为战力之类的。啊，这样害我有点想要独挡试试看，但会不太一样。在抱怨。好啦，接下来很多事情要做，我们先休息一下吧。到这边吧，想玩一会而已啦。